Hello, world. How are we doing today? This is Devontae Arrington over here. Out here in Orlando, Florida, outside of Starbucks. It's about 85 degrees. It's pretty sunny, but not really hot, not really humid. So we're lucky today. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and check the actual temperature real quick. Let you guys know what temperature we're at. Oh, look, I was right. 85 degrees on the dot, humidity 67%. So, yeah, that's a pretty good prediction. 85 degrees on the dot. Cool, 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 cool. So, I'm going to start this video, and our main purpose now is to, educate the diabetic market on, just, things that I come across and things that I research and things that I actually have real life proof of and time, and just from my friends and family, because I actually come from a long history of diabetics, not just diabetics, but hypertension, high blood pressure, strokes, heart disease, and it's a serious condition, that we're facing here in the United States, especially with health. you know, uh, just growing up, I think I was like 14 years old, and I found a medical records of my family, and I was just appalled. So many grandparents and so many uncles and stuff that, people I haven't met, they just had a long history of this, all these diseases. It was just insane. And I can just only imagine how much medication they were taking. I had one uncle, he had diabetes, high blood pressure, heart disease, and just all this stuff. And it's just like, how much medication, are you taking? And, my mom she's actually taking, medicine for her heart, medicine for her strokes, and just on and on and on. And main thing is I was scared because close to 2 years ago, I actually started having a little problems with my heart. I felt a little burn. I was with my girlfriend. We were going up to visit her family. I felt a little burn in my chest. Wasn't really too worried about it, but then a month later, I felt that burn again. Then a month later, then the burn started getting a little heavier. And I started noticing, like, when I started eating, really big, large, portions of meat, I realized then that my chest was really hurting. I realized that it wasn't just my imagination that actually had an issue going on. And, I didn't change my diet. I was still in denial. I still kept eating, those fast food, eating, large portions of meat. And, the thing with large portions of meat, say, when I ate that large portion of meat, I was at this restaurant, and I can remember what it was. It was probably about the size, like one of those real big thick burgers, you get from Wendy's, or you get from Burger King, and it was similar to that. It was like it's called like Texas. It was like a Texas spice burger or something like that. It's a really, really big burger, and just the thing is, and the reality is, whether you're diabetic, you have heart disease or high blood pressure, whatever it is, or if you're just a regular athlete, or if whatever it is, the reality is, that our bodies are only fit to digest, a certain portion of meat. Really, it's hard for our bodies to digest meat, period. And that's a topic that maybe isn't the most popular, because lean meat, yeah, you can get away with. I'm not here to turn people into vegans and stuff like that, but if you're eating three to four meals a day, and a lot of them just contain big, thick portions of burgers. Well, imagine, your body trying to digest all that, you know. So let's say you're diabetic, and you're eating four big, thick burgers, and your body should digest that. Okay, well, your levels are and numbers are going to be off the chart because it's rushing blood here and it's pushing over here and it's using energy to digest this, and plus it's trying to still maintain you walking and doing errands, and then then you have to do some computer work or work with the kids, or it's trying to find all this energy to do all your daily tasks, as well as digest, all this meat, digest all these foods, that you're eating over the course of time. I know that I have a friend who is a type 1 diabetic, and we went to a Chinese restaurant one time. I went to go visit him in Beloit, Wisconsin, and he called me after, we were at the restaurant, and he's like, man, Devontae, I'm gonna fight my numbers like crazy right now. And, that's just the reality of it. With my heart condition, or your diabetes and stuff, is that we have to be careful with what we eat. And, we see a lot of people, they're eating what they want, and then they have nothing wrong with them. We're just like, well, what the heck? How can you eat all this stuff and I can't? All right, you're eating this stuff, and then I eat it, and I'm feeling like crap. Well, it's a tough reality, and we just have to put a blind eye to those people. But the thing I want to talk about here is, weaning yourself off of medication if you're on medication, because I do believe that, whether it's strokes, high blood pressure, hypertension, diabetes, heart disease, I honestly believe that with a controlled proper diet and exercise, you do not need medication. Think about this. Last year, my heart problem was at its peak. It was the point where it was like a sharp knife in my chest. And it was on the right side some days, it'd be on the left side some days. It was hard for me to perform work. It was hard for me to do a lot of daily tasks because I was in such pain. At one point I could barely lift my arm above my chest because I had so much pain in my chest. And I had to work. And I was working at an anchor factory. And, what I had to do is I had to, pound these large nails into the anchors. What I mean by anchors, like boat anchors. That was the factory. So I had to pound these large nails right into the middle of the anchors, and then I'd have to pick up anchors and set it in a box. And every time I pick it up and set it into a box, I had this large pain. So just imagine just 7.5 hours, you had a half an hour break, 7.5 hours of just constant work of lifting, lifting the anchor into the box. And every time I lift it, just so painful, And, but again, I had to take a look at what I was eating. What type of quality food was I eating? Eating a lot of fast food, eating a lot of processed foods, food that just don't break down in your body, the greatest, eating a lot of microwave box foods, things of that nature, eating a lot of vending machine food, and just, no longer can you turn a blind eye towards that, especially if you have family, especially if you have kids, you have to really start looking at your diet. And diabetes is really no different than, heart disease, heart problems, like what I have. It's because, majority of the reason that we have those conditions, it's genetic, but it all passes down, what I primarily say from diet. Just not having proper nutrition, and, docs, now we have situations that we have to deal with. So, when I first was encountering, the heart problems that was worse last year, is, I wanted to go for medication and stuff like that, but I didn't want to, let that be a crutch for me. And over just the last year, I've just been exercising, making sure that I'm running every day. Now I run between an hour and a half a day. Now, I'm not saying that you got to get out there and you got to run for an hour and a half or an hour a day, but exercise, just getting your blood flowing, keeping it going. It's really key. If you can get out there for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, just get the heart pumping. You don't even have to go out there for 20 minutes. If you want to just run 5 minutes at top speed, what I do sometimes is I go to the gym, get on the treadmill. The treadmill speed is at 12. 12 is the highest, and then I will run a minute on 12 at just full speed. And then that explains why, when you get out there and exercise, you get that heart pumping, that you feel so much better. You know, you feel a lot more better about exercising than you would to, pop in a movie and try to relieve stress. Yeah, the movie can take off some edge, but, think about when you go to the gym or when you exercise, you didn't really want to, you got out there and you did it, you're like, wow, I'm actually glad that I did that. So about the medication, um, I didn't go that route, and I stayed away from it. Even just a couple months ago, I was like, man, maybe I should get it. Had some heart problems, but then I went right back to my diet: oranges, apples, bananas. I stayed away from fried foods, and I'm a huge French fry eater. Huge. Ever since I was a kid, I just McDonald's menu. 2 large fries. Sometimes now fries just be my meal for the day. Crazy, huh? Just love the salt and all that stuff, and but can't really do it anymore. I just had a birthday, July 26th. I mean, July 9th, I turned 26. Just my metabolism isn't allowing me to go about eating like that anymore, and that's just a harsh reality I have to deal with, and the rest of us have to deal with. And I realized, though, I never went to that medication route because I've been controlling my diet. I've been drinking natural vegetarian and fruit smoothies. I've been drinking antioxidant smoothies. I've been drinking Shakeology. Drinking the vegan because you're gonna get the taste regardless. And a lot of people have a bad thought process of vegan, but I say go with the vegan Shakeology because you know um, just things that are organic break down in your body a lot easier, and that's really just what it comes down to, is the breaking down of the compounds of the food, you know. And if you've seen Superbad, where they take French fries, throw them in a jar, and they wait for 2 weeks, wait for months, and it takes months and months and months for the French fries to break down. Well, what's that doing to your body? How long is it taking for the French fries to break down to your body? They actually say that your intestines can hold food from just when you were a kid because your intestines are just so long. They said that you have food from you can't even describe one. And if you have headaches, and I experience headaches from now and again. That if you have headaches, they say a lot of that is diet based. A lot of it is that 80%, 90% of headaches come from your diet, from your intake. So, you know, uh, that's where Shakeology is key. Now, I want to go into Shakeology, especially about weaning yourself out of medication, because a lot of what are us, heart disease, and a lot of us diabetics, a lot of what we struggle with is the urge of food. We got a sweet tooth, or whether we have that hunger food craving, right? We have that hunger food craving where we feel like we need a large quantity scale meal. And what do we see? We see Wendy's. I see Wendy's right there across the street. Get nights where I'm like, man, I want to go get a bacon burger. I want to get a large fry. I want to get a shake. I just want to get crazy. And that's a natural human instinct, to want to have those large portions of meals because, on a fundamental basis, it just, we think about our survival. Okay, the more large quantity food I eat, the more I can guarantee my survival. I can store food away, and you know, if I do end up missing a meal later on, it's not so bad because I got a large portion quantity of meal. So, and that plays into psychology and things of that nature. It goes into our reptile brain and our pretty, yeah, they call it the reptile brain. It's one out of three parts of your brain. It's the survival mechanism. So, that's what you're experiencing when you want to go ahead and just eat those large quantity meals and just go crazy. And it sometimes, most of the time, it's not the best choice. So Shakeology, what I experience is that you get rid of that huge food hunger craving. When you exercise and you get out there, yeah, in the beginning you might be like, dang, okay, I'm even more hungry because you haven't attuned your body to not eating those large quantity meals. And once you can just attune your body to just eating more organic food and just food that doesn't have to be so thick and huge and just massive, then you start to realize, hey, okay, well, all right, well, I don't have to go straight to just eating peanuts, but I can go from eating a big thick burger to maybe a lean barbecue chicken or a lean bourbon chicken. You don't have to have those huge thick burgers and stuff that you crave. And that's where Shakeology is key, and just, apples, fruits, bananas, because, you want to wean yourself out of those large portions meals so you can adapt more of a more of a lean physique and a lean appetite food, because those are going to be the best for your body. And once you control that diet, and even though my diet is pretty good, I eat a very alkaline diet. Yeah, I do have some meat here and there, and I do experience some chest pain still. I'm not promising, if you have diabetes, that you're not going to have to shoot insulin still, and you're not still going to have to watch your numbers. But I do definitely know that if you get diet properly, and you start drinking Shakeology, you start weaning yourself, from that food craving. Because when you're drinking Shakeology, you start getting rid of all that food craving. So if you start just putting all those proper things in place, and you just commit to it, you can shove off, you reject, the foods that you shouldn't be eating. I can guarantee that you won't have to go to medicine. You won't have to go to pills, because I've been dealing with this for 2 years and I haven't gone to pills yet. And yes, like I said, I still do have pain in my chest once in a while. Sometimes I will go for a week or go 2 weeks without any pain in my chest. And when pain in my chest does come, it is so much lighter than what I've dealt with before. To where it's been a point where it's almost brought me to my knees how painful it has been. So I know that if you put all these things into place, you will not have to go to medicine, and you'll have to watch your numbers a lot less. You'll get a lot less lows. You won't be waking up and all freaking heavy, having to shoot insulin and stuff, because the glycemic index, is you want to keep it, on just a level playing field. And that's what I've been doing. I noticed, like, okay, perfect example. I went out for my birthday and I have lemon pepper chicken wings from the wing house. And everything was fine and dandy until I woke up, chest hurting, everything, and like that. I'm like, oh man, I made a mistake. I'm still kind of paying for it, So, and like I said, at this stage in the game, we really have to be considerate of what we're eating. And I'm starting this group, so we can kind of, we can kind of like spot each other in the gym, like, so to speak. We can keep each other accountable. If you're going through something like have like a real huge food craving, give me a call. My number is 920-903-2941. Still haven't got my Florida number yet, but give me a call and, I'll be there, and coach you through, any of these cravings that you got, if I'm available, or if I'm not available, leave me a message. I'll call you right back, and we can stand together and really take a strong fight against heart disease, diabetes, all this stuff, because it's all relevant. It's all in the circle of things that we're trying to conquer. We're trying to have a better lifestyle, trying to be healthier for our friends and our family. So, again, if you're taking medicine, you're taking pills, I'll definitely be posting some testimonials, reviews of people that were taking pills and went on Shakeology, and or have changed their diet, started exercising, and no longer take pills. And and if that's something that you're looking for, definitely stick around and look for the content. Um, I'm currently making a book, Shakeology and Diabetes, for my friends and family, so I can educate them, and so they can live a better lifestyle. So, just keep an eye on the content, and we're all in this together, and I believe that if we can all just kind of just keep providing content and educate each other, I believe that we'll be making the world a better place. So this is Devontae Arrington. Join the Facebook group if you haven't already. Um, Again, my email is veteranhomerealty@yahoo.com. Shoot me an email if you have any questions. Uh, Site name is Casino Life 221. Any questions or concerns you got, message me on Facebook, Devontae Arrington. That's DEVONTE space ARRINGTON. Thank you. Have a blessed day.